So I want to stress that there will be certain theories and speculations. This is YouTube, these are allegations. Some solid evidence will be provided, but again, I want people to be very, very careful with this evidence. It is a very sensitive, difficult topic. For those stepping into this conversation, Doug was a very dedicated and very educated critic of cults and of Scientology in particular, which he was, and he left the cult thankfully in his 30s and reconstructed his life and became a very powerful critic of all cult thinking. He died last year, and we assume the causes are natural. And I think being sensitive to the family and other factors, we have to be careful. So, what is the controversy? Well, again, I don't want to in any way deceive people. Dana and Doug had a very conflicted relationship. And essentially, Parker apparently contacted Doug last year. And we also have Chow, who was a moderator for Doug's channel. And they gave this evidence to Dana to hold in confidence. This was actually shared in Doug's Discord. I am on Discord now. I actually had one a while ago, but I'm just not into Discord culture. But I will try to do more via the channel. In any case, this information was shared through the Discord that apparently Parker was attacked. As far as I understand, this information is valid. So, what is it? Well, essentially, Parker sent a few messages to Doug on December 9th. He was officially dead December 11th. And this is where it gets very disturbing and possibly leads to charges of murder or at least negligent homicide. That these messages appear to be read. It is possible somebody physically entered Doug's apartment and read these messages. If that is the case, this brings up many alarming questions, not least of which is why the SPTV community has not really done anything with this evidence or story. Again, I want to not get into drama in this video, so I will try not to name names just to cause a stir, which I've been accused of doing. But this is a community and movement that routinely seizes upon very vague rumors. Conveniently, when it suits their purposes, they are willing to lobby wild accusations and get into tantrums. But now that we have actual solid evidence, the silence among the vast majority of those SPTV creators, as well as a lot of allies, they just don't seem to be very interested in investigating this issue. So, what could be the cause? Well, several possibilities. Again, there are things we just don't know. It could be Doug himself did actually look at these messages and then tragically died naturally. He was going to answer the messages and he just didn't. Doug was well known to be smoking. He had his own health issues. And although we can definitely admire him, he definitely had certain flaws. So it could be just what it is. It could also be just this random stranger entered the apartment, looked at the phone, and saw that Doug was dead and simply did not want to be a part of it. And that person did not ask for medical assistance. That's totally possible. But Dana is going with the theory that possibly, again, these are allegations, Karen and Jeffrey, who are notorious in the anti Scientology movement, Karen and Jeffrey are well known to control people, attack people, and just try to control information from certain creators. These are not allegations. Doug himself was a victim of this. He spoke about this, how he felt Karen was trying to control him, which he did not like. And they've been caught trying to control other people like Mango and even use the police to go after them. So many, many tricky questions with these very suspicious pair of people. And of course, they've been cited at various protests as well. Again, these are allegations, these are speculations, but this is valid information. Parker shared this, but apparently received quite a little bit of backlash from the Discord. Unclear why. And also, Chow tried to share similar information. She also faced backlash. Dana put this out on her channel last month. As far as I know, very few prominent creators have really done more with this information. And as I said, Dana and Doug had many issues together. So she also released quite an interesting excerpt of work by Parker and Doug on the Son of Sam case. I would direct you to her channel where that is there. They worked on that in November of last year. So many, many intriguing, difficult questions. I don't want people to go panicking or running off, not accusing anyone directly, but unfortunately, we do have to name names. Could be many different suspects from OSA, Karen, to possibly a third party, maybe even the Process Church. Again, just many, many names we could name, but I want to be responsible with the information. Make of it what you will, but definitely the idea that he just died of natural causes is not the full story. So I think in Doug's own spirit, we should try to handle this information carefully. And again, we can speculate. We want to keep speculations within reason. Thank you for listening. Please try to support the channel however you can. Also, please give the other channel, Examining Kubrick, a chance, and be well and safe. Thank you for listening.